Hey guys, welcome to Today's Travel with Rick. We're here at Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival. I hear the Chews here as well. And John, we're rocking it farm fresh style.
Farm fresh.
All right, we'll be back in a minute. Don't go nowhere. Hi, I'm Rick Howard, and my job, I get to travel a lot. My favorite time of year is Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival. This year, Food and Wine Festival celebrates its 20th anniversary and runs for 53 days from September 25th through November 16th. And each day in October, we'll be bringing you the sights, sounds, and tastes of each marketplace from Around World Showcase and now Future World. As my guests, I'll bring along some great friends and we'll make some new ones, because there's no better way to enjoy Epcot's Food and Wine Fest than with awesome food, good wine, and great friends. Welcome to Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival here on Travel with Rick.
When it's time to plan your next vacation, you need the experience of someone who can help you make the best decision for your vacation dollars. With over 18 years of experience, Kingdom Magic Vacations can help you plan your next trip to incredible destinations like Disney, Universal, cruises, and all-inclusive destinations. Our team of travel planners are with you every step of the way. All you have to do is relax and enjoy your vacation. We do all the work. Call 866-972-6244 or visit kingdommagic.com to start planning your vacation today.
Hey guys, we're back, and yeah man, it's all farm fresh today, John.
Farm fresh is good fresh.
All right, good to have you here.
Hey man, it's always a pleasure.
Good to have you here. We're going to be telling you all about this farm fresh booth marketplace. We got some good old Yardbird back this year.
Yeah, the Yardbird was a hit last year. I loved it. I thought it was great.
Them stewed greens. We just call them greens in the South.
Right.
Y'all get it right, all right? I mean, you can stew them, you can just steam them. You know, we just cook them to death in the South.
Right.
And they come out good.
Put some bacon on it. Put it in a stew pot. Can't go wrong.
Throw a pork shank in there. My mom used to always put a little cabbage in with hers. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it makes it good. You take a big mess of greens, and that's what you call them in the South, a mess of greens, and then you put a small little thing of cabbage in there with them and cook that all up together. It makes it so good. A little bit of sugar takes out some of that tartness with them.
That's
makes
the secret.
them just right. They're beautiful.
That's the secret.
That's my mama's green recipe right there, y'all.
That's right, Mama Howard. She knows cooking right.
Mama knows how to do greens, I'm telling you. So, we got some good stuff here. We've been eating this mac and cheese all week in different media events and things that we've been going to, so we're actually going to talk to y'all about it now. We're excited about it.
Yep.
It is so good. We've got the pairing here, which is a Chardonnay from Tom Gore, whoever Tom Gore is. We're going to have his Chardonnay with that Yardbird we've been talking about. And this mac and cheese is a loaded mac and cheese with pepper bacon, cheddar cheese, peppers, and green onions. So it's got it all in there, I think. That is a loaded mac and cheese.
That is. And we've had it, like Rick said, a couple times this week at some different events. And it was amazing then, so I've actually been looking forward to this. Because I'm a mac and cheese aficionado.
Right.
You know, you're the wine guy. You know, you're the
mac
culinary.
and cheese.
I know some mac and cheese.
All right.
So I'm looking forward to it. I can't
I'm
wait.
looking forward to hearing what you have to say about it. So, hey, since you are the aficionado,
All right, I'll take that.
the declared aficionado, I'm going to let you jump in there.
You're going to take the Yardbird?
I'm going to let you have that.
I'm going to let you finish, but first, let me eat this mac and cheese.
All right, I'm going to jump in here. Actually, I'm just wanting to jump into some collard greens here. Oh, dude, that Yardbird.
The thing about the mac and cheese is this serving actually has a very healthy portion of bacon on it. And I don't know if it's just the bacon, but it seemed to me the way they cooked it earlier in the week and this portion, the minute that you take your first bite, you really get that smokiness of the bacon and probably they've got some meat inside as well. It's cooked through. It adds another layer. The mac and cheese is cooked really. You know, sometimes you go to places, especially being outside, you would expect it to be maybe a little overcooked or grainy. You ever get cheese when it's cooked down to once it gets grainy when you eat it?
I'm sorry, I'm not listening to you.
All right, fine.
And you just keep talking because I'm doing this.
Amen. All right, but this is not like that. This is really, really well prepared. It's holding up really well in the heat here in Florida, and this is winter mac and cheese dinner right here.
And I'm sorry, that was totally wrong there. But yeah, I did hear what you said. And yes, I know what you're talking about. And dude, I tasted that griddled yardbird, and it was so good, and I loved it so much until I had the collard greens. And then it went away. And I was like, oh my God, collard greens. You know, so those two things together are amazing.
Trading.
I'm gonna grab my fork. I'm gonna get my fork there, and I'm gonna finish this mac and cheese.
I'm gonna let you finish it. Oh man, dude, a little bit of heat on there, very little touch of heat.
And so, just in case you're wondering, the habanero sauce, as John mentioned, a little bit of heat, not very much. But they asked me like 3 times at the marketplace when I was picking it up if I wanted my habanero sauce on the top or on the side. Now I knew John was doing this episode, but I still just wanted him to try it on the top. And I say that because John is not particularly the most fond of hot, spicy things, but I'm telling you, I think that's okay with it, right?
Oh, it's phenomenal, and you know, I don't necessarily dislike spicy. It's just my insides dislike it spicy.
Right.
But this was amazing. I feel like it had the right amount. It's got that taste. It's more flavor than heat.
Right. And I know I turned you on to the Crystal when we were in NOLA last year.
Oh my gosh.
And you really are digging that, right?
So I was driving home, and I called my wife and I said, honey, you've got to pick up some Crystal hot sauce. And she said, who are you? What have you done with my husband? So I'm acquiring more and more of a taste of it. So this is great.
Yeah, that's rocking. This is good. Here, you need to try some of this Chardonnay. Now, I'm not normally a big fan of Chardonnays, and I got to say, the Chardonnay with that, it wouldn't be my favorite pairing there. I think we could have done something different there, but that's okay. As far as I'm concerned, you can just throw the wine away. Give me another helping of the yardbird and the greens, and I'm good to go right there. That's perfect. Now, what we did do was a little bit interesting because our friends Mark and Chris are down, and she was mentioning this raspberry hard cider. And when we got up there to try one, oh, it's right there. It's the Woodchuck Raspberry Hard Cider. When we got up there, we're going to go and order one of those just to give it a sample. But they actually had a flight of 4 of the hard cider. So we have the Woodchuck Raspberry Hard Cider. We have the Whiter's Dry Pear Hard Cider. Then I'm assuming we're going to go around like this.
Yep.
This would be number 3, the 2 Henry's Elderberry.
And your mother smells like elderberries.
Cider. I was thinking of what popped in my head was Elton John, Elderberry.
Oh, nice.
So sorry.
I went to Monty Python.
So yeah, right. So and then the last one is an Ace Hard Pumpkin Cider. So I'm gonna try a little bit of this one.
Nice.
This is the one Chris wanted here. Was the raspberry.
While you're doing that, I'd like to brag a little bit about my hometown, or where I'm hailing from. It's Plant City, which is just outside of Tampa, and they
Strawberry
have
capital of the world.
the strawberry capital, at least of Florida. I don't know about the world. They have a brewery there called 2 Henry's Brewing, and they're also featured over in the craft beers marketplace. They have an incredible blueberry vanilla porter. This 2 Henry's Elderberry Hard Cider is something that I actually have had before. It's not bad. It's really, really good. It's flavorful. I do like it. But then I will tell you one thing. If you do actually get some outside of Epcot and you happen to have some Fireball cinnamon flavored whiskey,
I know nothing of that stuff.
yeah, it could use a shot of that. But it's really, really good. You can really sense the elderberries, and I like 2 Henry's. Great group of people over there, and glad they're here in the festival representing hardcore.
All right, cool. All right, I didn't try this one. I'm gonna go try some of the pumpkin. Raspberry is really nice.
Oh yeah, that is nice. I love the
Pumpkin's
fact
pretty good. I mean, I guess the holidays are coming, right? We can't avoid it. And I'm gonna try this 2 Henry's.
Right.
Elderberry.
I love the fact that they're bringing hard ciders out.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, it's okay. Is that the pear? Is that
That's
the elderberry?
No, this is the pear. No, that's the elderberry,
Yeah.
unless we mixed them up. So
Yeah,
this
no,
would
we
be
didn't mix them up.
This would be the pear here, unless I mixed them up. Okay, those are all good. I think I like that pear one. I love pears anyway. Fresh pears are amazing. So.
Yeah, the pumpkin one's not horrible. It's not bad. Don't get that impression. It's just different.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump in here before you even ask me. So I'm giving 2 thumbs as high up as I can for that yardbird.
Nice.
It just may go up against the pork belly this year.
Get out.
My favorite thing here. If you can believe a piece of chicken would be my favorite thing at the festival,
Right.
you'd be wrong because it's the collard greens with them that I really dig.
Yeah, the collard greens has elevated the simple yard bird to the level of pork belly.
Totally love that. And that mac and cheese, you could not put any more bacon in it because then it would be bacon and cheese.
Bacon with a side of mac and cheese.
Right, so it is so good. I love the green onion in there. It gives it such a great flavor. It gives it a nice little twang. If we could have, all right, so I'm going to start another Travel with Rick tradition here. You know how we always get the empanada and we put the chimichurri sauce on it?
Yeah.
I think you should order the mac and cheese with some of that habanero sauce on it. I think you just get them to throw some on there because that's the only thing that's missing right there. Is a little bit of Crystal, a little bit of sriracha, or a little bit, or a little bit of some of that habanero sauce on it.
Absolutely.
That would elevate that just a bit more because the bacon would love it. It'd just be all happy.
Yeah, it'd be great.
You know.
And I'm going to agree with you. All of what you said was accurate. The one thing that I would change is this: when you order the feature pairing, which is the wine and the Yardbird, I would not get the feature pairing. I would get one of the ciders. I think that would be better because one of the things that Rick's taught me is when you have good wine with food, it should make the food pop more.
Right.
This wine, and I don't mean any disrespect for the people who made it, doesn't do anything for the Yardbird.
It's just not. It's not the best pairing, you know. And that's normally the Disney guys, just the sommeliers here and the food guys just get it right. I'm not saying they got it wrong. I'm just saying it doesn't work for me. And see, that's the thing about it. You got to go with what your palate. There's probably a guy sitting in an office or in a kitchen somewhere, and that was perfect for his palate, and that's awesome, you know.
Right.
But like you said, just didn't do it for me. So now my iPhone, I left it on the table, it got a little too hot. What I was going to tell you is this is Chew approved. So we're talking about the Chew. So they happened to mention how the collard greens were just so perfect, and if you like down home Southern comfort food like this, y'all, as they said, and I think you just said it was probably some copyright.
Yeah, probably, because it ended with, if you like it, it'll knock your socks off, y'all. And if you're from the South, you would actually say, it'll knock y'all socks off.
Knock y'all socks right off, yeah. So, but you know, hey, that's all right. We talk a certain way down here, you know, where we come from. It's a Southern accent that goes with everything. You know?
That's right.
So,
it just seems to work well.
It does. So
I'm fixing to eat some more of that mac and cheese.
Did y'all eat yet? If you ain't, you should try some of this.
Yeah.
It's really good.
How's your mama now? Y'all too?
No, dude. So yeah, we could go on with our Southern slang and our draws and all of that. So, but we got to move on to another booth, and y'all have got to move on to another show tomorrow because hey, we're gonna be doing this all month long on Travel with Rick. We're just now moving our way around and getting started. We've been over there, we're coming back this way, and we're going to go on around this World Showcase Promenade, and we got some good things ahead of us. Y'all got some good things that y'all are going to be able to check out for the rest of the month, right?
It's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
So do a couple of our PSs real quick, public service announcements, PSAs. Get your passport, use it. They're fun. Has all the different marketplaces in here. Has all the food items in the marketplaces along with all the beverages, has check boxes, has spaces to write in there. John, I know you love this part of our book.
Oh yeah, the Eat to the Beat section tells you all the bands are going to be here to Eat to the Beat. Make sure you don't miss any of your favorite bands. I hear Christopher Cross played last night. How was he?
He was amazing. He was really good. Yeah, he was bringing it. Big supporter of the troops. Had a great song that we will remember you. We will not forget you. So been playing with Gary Sinise Foundation, Lieutenant Dan Band, and doing some cool stuff. So thank you, Christopher Cross, for being such a supporter of our country and our armed forces, as we all are. Thank you. And yeah, he was really good.
Cool.
It was good. So it was awesome. And our last PSA: remember to stay hydrated out there.
Yes.
If you're gonna partake of some of these beverages, as you should, do this. Have some water, plenty of water around the promenade. Bring it in. Get it when you get here. Whatever you have to do, but stay hydrated. It's kind of warm.
Yeah.
So do it. All right, folks. That's enough of our babbling and our drawling around here. We got some places to go and some things to eat. We'd love to see y'all right back here tomorrow for another of our Epcot International Food and Wine Festival episodes on Travel with Rick. So long, everybody.
So long, y'all.